Welcome, welcome to today's morning mindset. Let me just fiddle with this. I was just looking at the clock. It's the 11th of July today, and it was 11:01. So it's a sign. I don't know what it's a sign of, but obviously I'm on the right path. Thank you so much for being here on this fine Thursday. Pretty sure it's Thursday today. And today we are doing our weekly week ahead card messages for you. So I will start shuffling the cards right now to be able to pull these out. So as always, my name is Michelle Dale. I'm coming here from a virtual co-working space, and every week we get together with accountability. We've been talking about the supported mindset this week. So if you want to follow a little practice or a little exercise that I walked you through this week to have a more supported mindset, good morning, Nikki, then definitely check back on those videos this week and do that process, because it's super powerful and it really, really does work and does help. Okay, so while I'm shuffling the cards, I will explain what we're going to do today. Obviously, we are going to be doing our accountability a little bit later on. But first of all, we are pulling three cards, three oracle cards that contain hopefully some messages for you guys. I tap into the energy of the people in the co-working space for these messages. But if you're watching this video or you happen to stumble across this video and anything resonates with you, then take it as a message for you. Nikki is stuck on which to draw this week. Okay, it'll come to you, Nikki. Maybe just sit with the process for a little bit. Also, it's really funny, like there's cards that just seem to not want to come out today. But hopefully we'll end up with some. So as always, the process is what Nikki has just been saying. You have to choose a card, 1, 2, or 3, or you can choose more than one. Maybe if you're stuck on one, then maybe all 3 are meant for you. So you'll definitely see that message come out if you feel like, oh, like all of them are meant for me. Welcome, Anna. Okay, we are doing our cards today, so I'm just on the second card now. And again, oh, that definitely wanted to come out. And we've got one more, and then we'll begin the reading. And as always, choose a number that resonates with you, and maybe then if you hear the reading, you might find what your specific message is. Good morning, Anna. We'll do one more card and then we'll get into the reading. Interesting. Interesting. It's always interesting to me because sometimes we go through weeks where we have sort of similar themes coming up and then we have something completely different. I feel like this week it's completely different. We are heading into a new space, and it's interesting because I do believe that the planets also have some relationship to the messages that we need to receive at the time, because, you know, planetary aspects have certain energies and we're all linked with those energies. So at the moment, the first card, if you picked number 1, think about number 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you need to hear, or which message is for you? And if you find that you're a little bit stuck, like Nikki said, then maybe just listen to the message and then decide in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, whether that message is meant for you. The first message on card number 1 came out is sometimes saying goodbye is exactly what is required. Somebody wants to end a situation. It's so funny because I have been writing, this is really interesting. I have been writing a program, a brand new program, and it's been a very intuitively delivered program. It's not something I've decided to do. I literally wrote the program out in 2 days, and it was like an inspired action. And there are 8 phases within the program. It's more of a personal program than a business program. But one of the 8 phases was saying goodbye. So It's interesting this comes up now, but saying goodbye is exactly what is required. So if you feel the need, and this doesn't have to be saying goodbye to a person, this could be saying goodbye to a behavior within yourself. This could be saying goodbye to a pattern that you've created for yourself. You know, I get the feeling this is, I mean, it could obviously be someone saying goodbye to a person, but I feel this is something that you need to say goodbye to within yourself. You know, saying goodbye to a destructive behavior, saying goodbye to something you're doing in the realms of self-sabotage, saying goodbye to a particular habit or a particular trait or characteristic that is no longer serving you. You have to say goodbye to something, and I think you know what that something is, but I think you're finding it difficult to disconnect from it. But definitely the message for you is that it's time to let it go. Okay, it's time to let it go, and it's time to move on because it's no longer serving you. The second card we have is I am a vibrational being in a vibrational universe. And it's interesting because, again, this is coming up for me, like always there's links to the theme on Thursday. But we have been talking about the supported mindset this week, and this is definitely about making yourself a vibrational match to the things that you want to come into your life. And this is what this card is signifying, and the message today is you are not at a vibrational match to the things that you want. Now, all this week we have been talking about rewriting your beliefs, your paradigms. We have talked about thinking about the things that are not in vibrational match with the goal that you want to achieve. And this is a simple reiteration. So if you've actually been doing this process this week, I really feel that this card is for you. There's someone else that springs to mind who I do coaching with as well, and who I had a call with yesterday. And this also I feel is for you, that you have to become a vibrational match with the things that you want. And in order to do that, you have to bring your energy, your behaviors, the way you show up, your mindset, your thinking, your heart, your soul, everything has to come into alignment with your goal. So the card says you live in a pulsating, vibrating universe of advanced harmonics. Everything that exists in your air, in your dirt, in your water, and in your bodies is vibration in motion. And all of it is managed by the powerful law of attraction. There is nothing that exists outside of this vibrational nature. And as you learn to accept your vibrational nature and begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, you will gain conscious control of your personal creations and of the outcomes of your life experience. The universe wants you to know if you have not achieved the goal yet, you are not yet in a vibrational match to that goal. The process that we talked about this week will help you to become in alignment and a more vibrational match with your goal. So go back and check out that process if you feel this is for you, and do it. And the third card today, which I love this card. I'm super happy this came out. The card is powerful. You are really in the process right now of needing to step into your power. I often think to myself, oh, this is a card that shows your power, but it's not. It's a card that tells you you need to step into your power in this particular situation. So may you be as potent as the ocean. When we think about the ocean, look at this. This is like fire in your belly, okay? There is almost a passion and a fire inside you that you are afraid to release out into the world. You know, there is something inside you that is brewing and bubbling, and it requires you to have that power and that energy to back it and support it. So the message to you is that if you want to achieve what you want to achieve, if you want to achieve the results over the next week, you've got to step into your power. And it's really interesting because I do find these 3 cards are really also interconnected. So if you had an idea that maybe all 3 are for me, then these are definitely things that could work together. Maybe you need to say goodbye to that part of yourself that is shy, retiring, withdrawn, like the hermit, maybe you need to say goodbye to that part of yourself which is holding you back from where you need to be. Maybe you then, as a part of that, you will start to step into that vibrational match of your goals, and that will give you the power to move forward and achieve them. The message is very, very clear. Something has to give, something has to go away in order for you to get what you want. Those are the messages for today, and hopefully they will resonate with you. Remember, this is for the week ahead, so really think about that. And if you haven't done this process that we've talked about this week, then maybe it's time for you to take a little time out and think about that. So I hope you found these messages helpful. And now we are going to get into our daily accountability. We have completed our week of morning mindset, and I will be back here on Sunday with another week ahead. Just so you know, we are releasing the One Sourcing client level on Saturday. So you will be able, if you're already in the One Sourcing program and you're already learning about how to live your best life as a virtual assistant, this is going to really help you in terms of the clients. This is one of my favorite levels because it's the one level that I would say everybody desires, needs, wants. The whole premise of it is to help you attract and secure clients. So it's a good one, and it's well worth checking out. That is going to be released on Saturday, and you can check that out at virtualmissfriday.com/clients. Or alternatively, if you already have it, it will be going live inside your members area. So take care, guys. Take care of you this next week. I feel like there's an energy moving around of we need to take care of ourselves this week. So please do that. And I will see you back here on Sunday with another beginning to our morning mindset. So thank you so much, ladies, for joining me. Thank you for watching the replay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next week. Let's start our daily accountability.
Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual Co-working Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before, thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is, and the things begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action. Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment. And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily co-create session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.